Ready? And hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymore.
Yeah, we're having a chest-bursting good time.
Yeah, because
right here.
The one book, we didn't get any requests this week.
No, we didn't.
And we wanted to review a specific book, but there was feedback during the production meeting of not
we couldn't do
doing
it.
that.
But we're going to honorably mention it later.
Yes.
Trust.
Yes.
It's happening. That should be awesome. You know what? We might consider doing that one for our special exclusive for Patreon. That would be a good one to talk about.
That's actually amazing.
That's all I'm, okay, yeah. We'll table that one. Maybe. We'll see. Dude, how you doing? You doing all right?
Pretty decent, yeah.
You survived Free Comic Book Day.
I did. Free Comic Book Day, it was busier than it's ever been.
Yes,
the number, like a few hundred, that we were giving away gift bags to start the day.
That's awesome.
And I was like, okay, we'll do that. I mean, that'll be enough now.
No,
just tons of people all day. From what I've heard from other retailers, it was amazing for them also.
That is good. That's good stuff. Very, very glad to have been moderately a part of it. I sent over some You Create stuff,
yes,
and
they were gone
very
quickly.
As I hear it, you guys couldn't even get a picture of it. Like they were just like, hey, we're gonna.
Oh, enjoy.
Good job, Vic. Yeah, people enjoyed your stuff. So I was like, yes. Yeah. But yeah, no, I heard it was a great time. Some local guys were here. Todd Beistel was here, so that's awesome. You know. So maybe next year I might get to be here for Free Comic Book Day.
Wizard World, maybe like you skip the first Saturday, May.
Maybe.
Just once.
Maybe. It's cool if you don't though. All right, so we got some cool books.
Yes.
Like you said, like we got no help. Like we were just on our own.
Yeah.
On our own. Wow. That's hard to say.
It's like French for on our own.
Oh wow, that's definitely what it is.
I studied that in school.
Thank you. I did. So we've got one book that was the same. And that's it. Like literally everywhere else we are, nothing is the same.
Yeah, nothing. Not one bit.
Well, I mean, this was a good week for
that.
It was a good week for it. So, do you want to go first? Where do you want to go?
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
I'm going to go Star Wars Screaming Citadel first. Yeah, Marvel Comics.
Okay.
It is done by Gillen and Chick Chado.
Okay.
It's very cool. It takes place after the Vader Down story arc.
Okay.
So it's in that time frame. Dr. Aphra is taking Luke to some place to help unlock like an artificial intelligence that of a long dead Jedi master.
Oh,
so Luke wants to learn,
right?
And so that will help him. Dr. Aphra, from what we know of her and her behaviors and whatnot, I'm getting the feeling there's something super sketchy from her, from like what she's angling for.
Okay.
And then the ending couple pages was like one of the most metal sequences, not involving Darth Vader, I've seen in a Star Wars comic.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to flip through that later.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Does anyone lose a hand? No, don't tell us. No spoilers.
Yeah.
That's awesome though. I kind of fell off of the Star Wars train for a little bit, so I think I need to jump back on. I mean, we've got a few months before The Last Jedi comes out, but I mean, I know that the Marvel stuff's been solid.
Yeah,
like, so
it's almost too consistently good.
You're like, I need y'all to fail.
Yeah,
at least once or twice, so we can like have a reprieve.
Yeah, people forget about it. Like, it's just so good you don't even realize.
You just consume. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I took on Bug #1.
Yeah.
From DC's Young Animals. This is from the Clan Al-Red, because like literally everyone in the Al-Red family is working on this one. Like,
oh, nice.
From writing to art, like Mike Al-Red, like we know his artwork forever. I believe that it's written by Lee Al-Red. And if you're not familiar with this character, Forager, I would definitely implore you to check out Kirby's Fourth World stuff, as well as the classic, was it Cosmic Odyssey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because this one kind of has like, it picks up like after Cosmic Odyssey. It has a strong carryover piece from that. But this is a character that basically grew up on New Genesis, which is, this world of the gods, but he's not one of them. So he's one of the lower beings, and that's how he gets his name. But this is kind of like it's a weird sort of mystical style story, where you're not really sure what's going on, but I mean, it's kind of like a treasure trove of DC like Easter eggs. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Definitely, like, I mean, it's the Young Animals imprint, so you know it's going to be like high thinking, and you got to be into it. But it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Classic Mike Allred style of storytelling and all that fun stuff. But yeah, like you do have to know this character in order to like, oh yeah, I'm on it. So
kind of a downside, but also kind of an upside.
Right.
Because it gives you a chance
to
learn some old school stuff.
Absolutely. I think like the whole DC Young Animals line is kind of like that. I mean, with Doom Patrol and all that, you kind of
Yeah.
There are fresh takes, but you got to know these guys.
Yeah. It's smart, and they pay enough attention to the iconic aspect of these properties,
Right.
but they're still moving them forward in a very clever way.
Yes, yes, and I wholeheartedly agree. Okay, so do you want to stay separate, or do we want to form like Voltron? What do you want to do?
Let's do Voltron after. Stay separate, and then we'll do Voltron.
Sounds good. What else did you tackle?
Okay, Cullen Bunn.
Okay.
He's just a machine, and he started. If you're a retailer and you're watching, he does send out, like, you can be a part of his email program.
Oh, nice.
And like sample pages and whatnot. And Regression is his new book for Image Comics. It is creepy. Like, Cullen, I don't know. This is for me.
Right, like that's why I'm like, wait, hold on. You say it's creepy?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
whatever damage you have, I love it. Like, it's just because it's the story of this guy who he has hallucinations.
Okay.
And they're just gnarly, messed up, like Cannibal Corpse style like stuff. And one of his friends is trying to get him set up through hypnotherapy to try to find out, and that's where the title comes from, Regression.
Okay.
So you find out a little bit about his past, and then you meet the therapist, learns a little bit more about his past. Yeah, it's disturbing, and I highly enjoy it, actually.
Colin, if you're watching, and I hope you are, let me co-sign this sentiment that if Ryan says that something is disturbing, you are a strange and twisted person, because he imbibes that like it's air. Like
my thing.
That's literally, like, if there's any sort of specialty, that is yours.
Yeah.
So if you're like, hey, this creeped me out, I almost am too afraid to look at it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna shake off the creeps that I don't even know that I have.
Yeah.
But just the idea that you're like, yeah, this is messed up.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Page 5.
That good? I'm gonna look at it later. I'm totally gonna look. Okay, so I am trying to maintain as much on the Valiant train as possible, because like they're launching things in new ways. So I think this is like a great jumping on point. And I took on Eternal Warrior #1, written by Robert Venditti, who wrote the first like wave of Exo that I liked.
Oh,
like I like that a lot.
Yeah.
We've got Renato Geddes, I think that's how you say.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, the last name. Fantastic artwork. I remember when Renato was doing some Superman stuff, and I really enjoyed that. This one, very interesting. So it explains everything that you need to know about the Eternal Warrior, like how the character works and functions and their place in the Valiant universe. But this story, while seemingly to be like a part of a long, like, I don't know, 12 labors of Hercules kind of thing, it's a self-contained story, which is really nice. Like, so again, in terms of jumping on points, that's perfect. Like, it tells you everything you need to know, and then tells the story like succinctly. Boom, you're done, you get it, and it's just a matter of seeing where the rest of it goes. So I'm excited. Like I said, with Venditti like writing the first bit of Exo that I liked from this new wave of stuff, and like I literally, I bought it, like the hardcover from him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he signed it. I'm not saying I'm a fan, but I enjoyed it. So I like seeing him on board. I was like, yeah, I'm trying this. You know, as a #1, I'm on it. I'm definitely interested in the secret weapon stuff. They got a little bit of a preview in the back of this.
It's coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah, and I gotta figure out what that is. Like, but I'm on it. Like, I really appreciate. Again, shout out to Alex Ray for putting us on and saying like Valiant is doing something really cool, and we need to check it out. You're 100% right, man. So,
and if you're a retailer out there, reach out to Alex.
Yes.
Yeah, he will hook you up.
Yes, because he's got the stuff, the goods, and you need those.
Cheers.
So, X-Men Blue.
A little bit more subdued Bunn.
Yes. More Bunn, though. More Bunn. This is issue 3.
Yes.
We had 2 different artists, though,
on
this one. Yeah, so there's like some double duties here. Again, we're following the original X-Men team.
Yes.
Having been transported a while back, have maintained in this current timeline, and now being headmastered of sorts by Magneto.
Mentor.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We are picking up a thread from where things left off at the last issue, where there was a little cadre of Sentinels that have shown up, and they're like, uh-oh, it's Sentinels, we got to fight them. And they're like, wait, no.
Oh, we cool.
We friends. Yeah. That, I really liked where this went.
Yeah.
Like, that was, it was subtle but really good.
Yeah, and the person that was behind that one, that was in their thought process.
Yes,
was actually really cool.
It was like okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Like when they first revealed what it was, I was like, well, why didn't they just do what this is? And so when he said it, I was like, yes,
yeah, makes sense.
Yes, if me as a writer, if I say, well, why didn't you ... and then in fact you did that, that makes me so happy. Like it's not like, oh, it's waste because I saw it coming. We're on the same train. Yeah. I like that. You know, you're just in the next aisle over, and it was good.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
Yeah. I really like the different styles of artwork on this one. They're energetic, they're fun.
Yeah, very
got a lot of
young.
Life. Yeah. It's like it captures it really, really well. Between the two titles, this one unfairly has like a great head start. It doesn't have all the drama behind it.
Yeah.
I think honestly this would be good anyway.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the heavy overshadow that Gold has.
Of the 3X titles recently, this is my favorite.
Is it really?
Yeah, and also like Weapon X is definitely fun, and I'm not saying to skip it.
Right.
But there's something about this. The concept will allow the writers and creators to really expand on, because these are kids. They're not the ones we know. They're not grown up.
No.
And they're like, they see what they've become, what the world is. So it's a whole different dynamic that they can explore.
I mean, like how do you deal with that? Like in certain cases, knowing what you're supposed to become, if you are adamantly against that, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah. Scott Summers want to be Scott Summers,
right?
Jean want to be Dark Phoenix. Like there's so many.
So many. You know, does Angel Warren? Does he want to be Archangel? Like, how does he feel about that? Like, are there aspects where he's like, well, the metal wings are kind of cool. It's pretty. Can we jump and do that?
Don't have to be a 4 horseman,
right? I mean, he's got cosmic fire wings right now. That's
pretty awesome,
right there.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty cool.
I think that's actually going to be the name of my band, Cosmic Fire Wings.
That would be sweet.
I mean, there's no other way to do that. You know what? I think I should go rehearse. But while we rehearse, let's do some honorable mentions. Yeah. For our honorable mentions,
yes,
we're in very different places, yet still.
Yes.
You're all Marvel, though. What's up with that? Like,
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen you do this.
Like, it wasn't the plan,
right?
And there were several Image books I was gonna prioritize, but these actually kind of intrigued me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not normally the Marvel guy.
No, you're not. But that's cool, though. That's cool. I'm really interested in hearing your take. So, what do you got?
Which am I going to go with first? I'm going to go with Secret Warriors.
Okay.
Rosenberg and Garand were the creative team behind it. It was pretty fun. It's kind of in the vein of Champions.
Okay.
And then it's a very, very young group, very, very cocksure of themselves.
Of course.
And it's kind of like the Resistance fighters that are going to be trying to stop Hydra from going Hydra.
Right.
It was pretty fun. I'm curious to see where it's going to go. I don't know that the team of characters, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, Miss Marvel, and Daisy, the shocking, make the earth shake person.
Right.
Like how that's going to work in terms of like long-term continuity.
Right.
Miss Marvel in different spots, but a very fun read, and it's a group of characters that they free as part of their resistance that I think make a really fun.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
So like this is an all-girls underground team.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm speculating. I don't know if Devil Dinosaur is a guy or girl. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's school us. Let us know. But I mean, it's kind of cool to integrate this. I don't want to say ragtag, but kind of ragtag group of characters together and have them be part of this resistance thing. That's. I might have to check that out.
Yeah, it's taking these characters that had been in the shadow of other characters and been a derivative part of a team.
Right.
But like, no, they're on their own. They are who they are. So it was very cool.
That's awesome. That reminds me of like classic New Warriors stuff.
Yeah.
So Secret Warriors, New Warriors, is there a thing? Maybe.
Illuminati confirmed.
Genius. So I took on the Amazing Spider-Man #7. I liked this one initially, and then it kind of fell off because I just found other things to read. So I wanted to jump back into this one because the cover is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Spider-Man versus Magneto. Something about that, I was just like, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know I needed this. Yeah. Conway and Stegman are the creative team here, and it's the second part of this story arc. So obviously I was totally lost, but still loved it. Like the idea is in this universe, I always forget this is a separate universe.
Yeah.
I always have to catch myself on that. Like because they're like, yeah, Professor X invited. I'm like, Professor X is dead.
He's
That's
dead,
rude.
he's
Like,
dead.
stop saying that. But in this universe, he's not dead. So Professor X has invited Annie Mae Parker to come be a student at the school. And they're visiting to try to see if they like it. Yeah. And Magneto crashes the party with a new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, which is kind of Maggie thing to do. You know, it's what happens. So this is kind of like the climax. This is the actual fight. Like, you know, Maggie's already shown up and, you know, had his members attack the team and do whatever, and now they're pushing back. The thing that got me the most, though, was in this universe, Wolverine and Jean are together, and they have a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? Hold on. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Like, this is a very fast-paced but gorgeous book. Like, I really dig this. Like, it seems to not be so focused on Peter all the time, which is what I think is the best part about this. Yeah. So, no spoilers. I'm not telling whether or not she decides to go to the school or not, but fun book. Yeah,
for those of you that are looking for a more traditional type Peter Parker Spider-Man story, Renew Your Vows is the way to go.
Yes.
It's really good.
God, that's so true. Yeah. Good call. Good call. And if you are trying to make comic book reading a family affair, also a good one, because you have Peter, Mary Jane also has, you know, spider powers in this one, and then their daughter. So, you know, it's the book the whole family can read. Do that, because a family that reads together
doesn't end up like mine.
I was gonna say breeds together, but that's better. I don't know. This is kind of, I don't know. I got nothing. I'm tired, man. It can't be on all the time. Okay, so what's the other one that you took on?
Zombies Assemble. Not part of the like Marvel Zombies stuff in the past. This is originally it was printed in hard print overseas. Komiyama and Zub are the creative team on it.
Whoa!
It is. You do read it like you would a manga.
So it's backwards.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm not used to that, which led to me screaming and your kids helping me learn how to read.
Listen, my household is very, very versatile when it comes to comic book stuff, and my kids are far more versed in the manga reading. So when you were like, I can't read this, I was like, boys, go help.
Just help them.
I know that they're good at it, even I'm not good at it. So
yeah.
It's good to know. But no, that's cool. So what's the setup here? I mean, is it in that universe of the Marvel Zombie stuff?
No, it's like in its own separate universe.
Oh, wow.
And it's their Avengers are throwing a party for Tony Stark.
Okay.
And it was like the theme was horror and dress like zombies, but then an actual zombie outbreak happened.
As things are wont to do.
Yeah, it's totally normal. And it's, as I'm reading it, like at first I wasn't digging it,
right.
And then the further I got into it, it really started to kind of grow on me. It is almost an all ages zombie story.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like maybe tweens and up. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Tweens and up. It was pretty solid. It's
nice.
fun. It's not reinventing the wheel, but yeah,
you enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's all you need, man. That's all you need. Now it's a black and white book, though, right?
Yes.
So they're tapping into that Walking Dead vibe.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Yep. Genius. Absolute genius. I like it. I took on Action Comics 979. We've got Dan Jurgens and Zurcher on the artwork here. If you can tell by this cover, Superman Revenge Squad. Reinvented and deadly as all get out, dude. Like, I mean, look at we've got, Metallo, Eradicator, Mongol, Cyborg Superman, and Blank. And they have another member that they're going to get. Like, that's the big key piece. Like, this is all, setup of stuff. Really kind of setting up where this Revenge Squad story is about to go. This is part 1. So I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be. Maybe 2 or 3?
Yeah, probably somewhere in that.
Something like that. But the person the name that they drop, this Revenge Squad is probably the most deadly in Superman's history. Like, I'm as a Superman fan, I'm like, how does he get out of this one? I really don't see it happening. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Art is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. I brought it up. I had a complaint. I'm gonna take it to Twitter.
Yeah, and it's a valid.
Valid
complaint.
It just seems like a thing to me. My lady thinks I'm crazy, but I'm just saying. I think it's a thing.
There's certain like the fiscal benefit,
right? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Like invest that, turn that around, go somewhere else with it. That's all I'm saying. You'll follow me on Twitter if you're not already, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about shortly. Because we're going to take it to Twitter, and we'll talk about it there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Makes
just
sense.
throwing out there.
Makes sense.
Man, this was a good week, though.
It was.
Like, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was, but we were left hanging. So we were able to do this. We do love it when you give us review requests.
Definitely that.
And we honor those most of the time, except for when it's Shutter.
Yeah. Don't say that.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Please.
But we have a few ways you can keep in constant contact with us. Like us on Facebook, Black, White, and Red all over.
Do that.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So you can get these regular updates to let us know when we're
Click
there.
the bell, and it'll tell you that we're there.
And the other, the more deeper, darker, and sensual option is becoming a patron of ours on Patreon.
Yes.
You'll get exclusive content, and once we hit enough people, actual physical goods.
Physical things. We're going to make this a physical thing. What up?
Oh, yeah. Get the bubble bath.
Feathers. Rolled up comic books. And I'll hit you with it.
Gosh, it'd be fantastic.